So much for the Monday premiere, am I right? Yeah. But, well, whatever. I wanted to wait until Monday because I know it got leaked. I know the Batman vs. Superman trailer got leaked before, before the Monday premiere, but I wanted to stay true and, wait till Monday to see it, just so, everyone had a chance to, who didn't want to spoil themselves and then go further. But, Warner Brothers decided, you know what, it got leaked, so fuck it, might as well premiere it. We gotta have something to get past that Star Wars trailer, am I right? And yeah, this has been on a whole, this has been a really, just in 1 week, we've had 5 trailers for movies that we're just really excited about. And I'll go as followed as to how I like them, from greatest to least. Here we go. Star Wars, greatest. That's the best trailer I've seen this week. Ant-Man at number 2, Batman vs. Superman at number 3, and Terminator Genesis at number 4, in last place, because that goddamn spoiler. But yeah, not to say it's bad, but I was just like, man, even Ant-Man was like, wow, I'm so excited for Ant-Man. But Superman, Batman, I'm just like, oh, this looks pretty cool, but I just feel like it's more pandering to the Batman fans than it is the Superman fans. And I get, this is a new Batman, and you really have to work him off, and I can understand that, but this is supposed to be a sequel to the Superman movie, which is then leading up to the Justice League movie. I know. But let me say this. This trailer, like, when we see Ben Affleck in the bat suit moving around, it's awesome. Like, I actually got a little giddy, like, seeing him move around the bat suit and not in, like, a still. I'm like, yeah, that works. I was still a little on it. I mean, not on Ben Affleck playing Batman. I was actually very happy with him, when he was first announced as Batman. But then, when they revealed teasers, I was like, it looks really cool, but I want to see it in action first. And when I see it in the trailers, I'm like, that looks pretty good. But yeah. The movie is obviously in my top... next year, this is probably one of the biggest films that I'm really excited for. Probably the biggest movie I'm excited for. Right up there with Captain America Civil War and a few other films. But yeah. Now, this movie... this trailer, more or less is, like I said... more Batman-centric than it is Superman. And we do get to see some Superman moments in here. And it looks like mostly, as Zack Snyder has talked about, and what we've all kind of predicted is, not a lot of people like Superman. There is this big thing of, Superman is so powerful, what's to stop him from turning on us? That's the whole thing. And we see, like, we have this narration of all this discussion of, like, what to do with Superman. Should he go home? Is he really on our side? Is he that dangerous? And yeah, there's also, like, maybe I was kind of thinking that I was trying to listen for, like, listening for, like, Luthor's voice, like Jesse Eisenberg's Luthor, to see, like, his input, because Luthor would have an input on Superman. But no, maybe I missed it. Maybe I missed it. If it was in there, if someone could tell me if maybe Eisenberg's voice was in there. But yeah, I didn't hear anything. Maybe that was just me. I just didn't recognize it, or maybe it wasn't in there at all. Who knows? Wow. Anyway, sorry if the mic picks that up. That's the dryer. That's really squeaky. Oh God, I wonder if the mic's gonna pick that up. Where was I going with this? But yeah, we also get this narration of from Jeremy Irons, who just looks like maybe he's talking to Batman, maybe he's talking to Bruce and talking about that's how it starts, the fever and all this rage, and it's like, is he trying to convince Bruce to go after Superman, or is he more like, is he just talking about the world's first thoughts on Superman? Is he just pointing out that mankind just kind of it starts out as like suspicion and anger and all that, and then it slowly grows into hatred and fear, and they're going to turn on Superman, and maybe he's just giving his thoughts to Bruce, and Bruce just decides, I still don't trust the alien. So that's what I'm thinking, that it may be that as well, or it could be that even Alfred's like, look, Master Bruce, This guy is powerful. I don't know if you can take him, but seriously, this guy is terrifying. Could be that as well, but I'm willing to bet on the first one of him just pointing at, talking about humanity and his, like, how they may turn on Superman. That's what I'm thinking. Could be wrong. Again, could be wrong. We also got to see the Batmobile in action, which I was like, ah! I think we also saw the Batplane. Yeah, I think we also saw the Batplane in here. Could be wrong, but I think that was the Batplane. And it looks like he was blowing up... It looked like he was blowing up cars and people, because there were people shooting at the Batplane, or whatever the hell that was, and there were people in between the cars, and they're getting blown up too, so I'm like, Snyder, you do realize if that is Batman in there that he doesn't kill, am I right? You know this, right? I mean, yeah. But yeah, I do like that. Also, I just got so happy. My inner geek was just like, I'm smiling right now if you can't tell. When that moment when you see, and again, we saw this in the Comic-Con footage of Superman, looking down at Batman in this armor, and then in like the Dark Knight Returns armor, then he just lands on the ground, and Batman's ready to fight him. He's like, I wonder if you bleed and all this, and you have this very synthesized voice. I'm like, I'm hoping that's not the Batman voice all the way through. I'm hoping that's maybe just when he's in the armor. Like when he's in the, the Dark Knight Returns type armor, that maybe it's just that, and hopefully it won't be like that the whole time. I'm really curious to know, like, what Ben Affleck's Batman voice is going to be like. So, yeah, really interested to see how this is all going to go down. Not to say this, I did not hate this trailer, even though I ranked the Star Wars, the Star Wars teaser trailer a little bit higher, and even the Ant-Man trailer above it. I still like this trailer. It didn't give away any. It did exactly what a trailer is supposed to do. This is what it got me hyped. We finally got to see some official footage of Ben Affleck moving around the Batman suit. No handy cam shit. We got to see the tone of the movie, and I'm really curious to see what they're doing, because we do get some shots in this trailer where I'm just like, what the hell does that mean? And again, that's what a trailer is supposed to do. It's supposed to entice you and make you want to go see this film. Like the moment when these armored soldiers, who look like they have the armbands of the Superman, the House of Jor-El, the House of El emblem on their arms, and they're kneeling before Superman in this room, and I'm like, are we dealing with a cult of Superman? And there's also people reaching out to him and touching him, and Superman just has this look of, what are people doing? So maybe people think he's a god, think he's the next Messiah, which that hasn't really been touched on in comic. I mean, there's been a few stories, but they've never been like in the forefront. So really curious to think to see if that's the angle they're gonna go with in this story. Because again, no one really goes into that. I think Superman Earth, one of the volumes of Superman Earth 1 did. I don't know, but as far as I know, there hasn't really been any major stories of people treating Superman in a cult form. But be an interesting way to see how it goes, because I feel like if some people saw a guy who could fly shoot lasers out of his eyes and shrug off bullets, I'm pretty sure someone's thinking, oh, that's a god, we're gonna go worship him now. Anyway. So, yeah, I am interested in this trailer, but, we just had so many trailers this week alone. Four trailers for four major movies. Yeah. Anyway, and that's just how I feel in terms of how I like those trailers. If you liked the Superman-Batman trailer a little higher or lower, that's totally fine. No ill will against you. Just me that's how I personally like these trailers this week. Although, actually, now that I think about it, I may actually rank the Superman-Batman trailer and the Ant-Man trailer in terms of hype side by side, and still Terminator Genesis below all that, because god damn it, they just leaked everything in that. They just spoiled a lot of stuff in that trailer. But yeah, still the #1 Star Wars. Anyway, so you guys tell me, what did you guys think of this teaser? Of the Superman vs. Batman, or Batman vs. Superman trailer? Did you guys like it? Did you guys hate it? Just comment below, let me know about all this. And you guys tell me, out of all the trailers we've seen this week, from Star Wars, Ant-Man, Superman, Batman, and Terminator Genesis, which has been your favorite? Like, if you could rank them, what has been your favorite teaser, trailer, or whatever? But once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.